Hello, I'm Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special housing report brought to you in association with ASB. Today we want to have a look at a chart which shows an amazing change in the way New Zealanders think about mortgage rates. This chart here shows the difference between the 2-year fixed rate mortgage on average within the banks and the variable rate mortgage. Now for most of the last 10 years or so, you could always rely on the 2-year fixed rate being a lot cheaper than the variable rate, anything between 0.5% and 1%, a big enough difference for most people to choose the fixed rate. In New Zealand, around 80% of people choose the 2-year fixed rate or around that mark. Hardly anyone goes for the variable rate, whereas in Australia, just about everyone goes for the variable rate because it's cheaper. However, that has changed markedly in the last month or two. As you can see here from this chart, in the last couple of months we've gone from the variable rate being about 1% more expensive than the 2-year rate to now the variable rate being 1% cheaper than the 2-year rate. That is really putting some doubt into the minds of most people who, when they buy a house or roll over their mortgage, will look for a 12-month, 18-month, 2-year rate as their fixed rate of choice. Now it is significantly cheaper to go for a variable rate. Most variable rates are around about the 5.8, 5.9% mark, whereas now most 2-year rates are over 7%. So what will people do? Some people may choose to go for the variable because it's simply cheaper and they're always looking for the cheapest rate going. However, that exposes them to the risk of an almost immediate increase in interest rates when the official cash rate starts rising, probably from early next year. However, those people who go for a fixed rate are obviously paying more. There is another option, however. You can split your mortgage into a bit variable and a bit fixed. So you can keep paying off your mortgage and get some of the benefit of the lower price now, but reduce the risk of being hit by fast increases in the official cash rate next year. But a real change in the landscape for mortgages and no doubt for the housing sector in New Zealand. I'm Hickey. That was a special housing report brought to you in association with ASB.